I'm Susan Smith, a brass band enthusiast based in County Durham, and I've been lucky enough to hear the Kershaw Early Brass Instrument Collection in action myself. I've even played a couple of exhibits. The whole idea is mind-blowing. The collection's partnered, of course, with the exceptionally talented Queen Victoria's Consort. And one day, on the way back from a visit to Beamish Museum, I suddenly thought how amazing it would be to bring a group like this, playing on instruments produced by the innovations and technologies and materials of the Industrial Revolution, instruments that were probably first played by the miners and mill workers and other ordinary people who powered that revolution. Wouldn't it be incredible if we could bring those instruments and their music back to the Northeast, where it all began? And that really is the idea behind the Brassroots project, which showcased the history of the region and the diverse influences on brass band repertoire, which, contrary to many stereotypes, actually include the temperance movement and the women's movement.
name's Steve Robson, and I'm sitting here in the absolutely beautiful surroundings of Bores Museum, where I've just had the absolute privilege to witness Queen Victoria's Consort playing 4 short concerts to different audiences throughout the afternoon, and it's been an absolute wonderful occasion and a real privilege to be here. I'm here having arranged I think 5 pieces that have been played over the weekend, and I'm particularly excited that a project I'm involved with, a local history project about 2 composers from the Victorian era, George Allen and Thomas Edward Bulch. I've been able to reduce some of their music into 5-part harmony for the Queen Victoria's Consort to play, and I've heard them here live for the first time, and it's wonderful to explore these stories and to learn about what life was like in those days. So thank you to the Continuo Foundation for making this possible and supporting Queen Victoria's Consort. We hope they'll benefit from doing lots more concerts like this. Yesterday we were also in Stanhope, where we marched down the street and thousands of people saw the group in their period costume, playing the period instruments and participating with Stanhope Band, who were actually celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. And as a conductor of that band for some 20 years, some time back, it was a privilege to march down the street, play my tuba with them. And then in the evening, they gave a most wonderful concert in Stanhope Methodist Chapel. Really inspiring, and the people there absolutely loved every minute of it. So thank you for supporting Queen Victoria's Consort. They're wonderful.
As for my involvement, it occurred to me that as an academic used to applying for funds for exciting projects, I might be able to help this extraordinary group get their vision onto paper in a way that would alert funding bodies to the path-breaking ensemble that they are. I mean, who would not want to support the very few people we know who are skilled enough to tease out the brilliance of such beautifully crafted 19th and early 20th century instruments? Who would not want to help them share a nearly forgotten yet utterly spellbinding repertoire with underserved audiences of all ages? Who could resist the opportunity to bring all this brilliance and potential to the attention of a new generation of young performers? Well, the answer is no one. So as you can imagine, my role in this was tiny. There was and is huge support for Queen Victoria's Consort. I'm not surprised that Brassroots was a resounding success, and I am certainly not the only resident of North East England who hopes it will be the first of many adventures in brass brought to this region by such an outstanding and original band.